Ms. Slaton, a lot of us were distracted on the floor. I apologize after the point of order. Would you please explain your intent on this amendment?
Sure. So,
and speak up, please, because we're having a hard time
This
hearing.
bill, yes, it is very loud.
Members, please take your conversations outside the chamber.
So this bill is creating this, is affecting brain health and things. It's going to research. The state institutions and others would research. And there's a laundry list of items that are listed on the bill. But like I mentioned, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders before 2013 had gender disorder was what the name was. It was updated in 2013 to say gender dysphoria. I did not, as reading the bill, didn't feel like that was included in this laundry list of items, so I updated it with a current name of a dysphoria.
What is your motivation for this topic?
Well, just to make sure it's included, for one, as I've been speaking with people about this issue, one thing that I became aware of is the high rate of suicide of people that are dealing with, experiencing gender dysphoria. And I just think that would be an important thing for Texas to research, to know, for the public to know, and help
Mr. Slaton, has it ever occurred to you that by the virtue of us having this conversation over and over again, that we're making those children and their families who have children who are LGBTQ, who aren't sure, we're making them feel inadequate. We're making them feel, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with these children, but on the other hand, you're saying that this amendment was about your concern for these children. Well, and I don't get that connection.
Okay, well, my amendment isn't intended to make anyone feel less unless all these other things in the bill makes people feel inadequate, like brain-related diseases, disorders, dysfunction, injuries, development issues, neurological health issues, mental behavioral health issues, substance abuse, other addictions. It's going into the list of all of them. It's intended to give information, and it's intended to help. It's not intended to go after anybody, just like these others are not intended to go after anyone.
It's been my experience, and a couple of sessions back, this body was torn up over a bill that was known as the bathroom bill. And when you looked at calls into the suicide hotline for LGBTQ youth, the number of calls that went into that hotline went up commensurate with every time that we had a debate on this House floor around this topic. Do you recognize that when we're having this debate, that we're doing harm? We're not helping.
Ma'am, I don't think having a debate and discussion is intended
I can't
to cause
hear
harm.
You.
All I can tell you is having
just a second. Members, please take your conversations outside the chamber. It is impossible to hear the front and back mic discussion due to your noise level.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Slaton, you're saying that you're doing this because out of concern for these children, but you're not acknowledging that what you're doing is not helping and it's causing harm. The fact that you and I are having this discussion, the fact that we've had divisive debates on this House floor from years past, we're going down a very dangerous path for this body to fight over these issues that should be between a family and their physician.
Well, we can agree to disagree, and just as, say someone has cancer, ignoring that cancer, that sickness or whatever in their body, that doesn't help them. You need to treat, you need to talk about it, discuss it, figure out a plan of attack. And whenever you have these other issues and you have someone experiencing gender dysphoria and knowing that people experiencing that are more susceptible to suicide, you need to talk about it. And I believe conversations and debate do help. They're not intended to hurt. And so we can disagree on that.
All right. Thank you, sir.